Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Emeritus Don Slater.
Okay, take a look at what's going on. Things are settling down very, very nicely. There were all kinds of severe thunderstorm watches out, and you can see them just fall by the wayside as the nighttime hours wear along. Again, they just drop on down because the air has cooled a little bit, and at night we're not as susceptible to getting severe thunderstorms. The worst thunderstorms were over Accomack County, moving offshore, and still a lot of lightning there. There's still a lot, some rain, but it's not huge. You can see some over Matthews County and out over the bay. There's a lightning strike there. And farther inland, there were big thunderstorms on off to the southwest, and now we're down to just scattered showers. This particular area over Surrey County still has some lightning with it toward Claremont, towards Surrey, right on by the river as well. And there was another area that developed earlier in the evening that moved across right through there, that moved across the peninsula with all kinds of rain and some thunder and lightning for a time. But that fizzled on out nicely. So again, things are fizzling out real nicely. We'll still see some scattered rainfall over the next several hours. Could see a pocket or two of some heavy rainfall, but no more severe thunderstorm watches, no more severe thunderstorm warnings. All of this dropped on in, and it's fallen apart real nicely. Here's at 11 o'clock, according to the high-resolution rapid refresh. It's got the rain. It's got where the rain is. It's got it falling apart by 1 o'clock. Those were things on by 7. We'll take you all the way on into 7 o'clock in the morning. There might still be some showers and thunderstorms right on down along the Outer Banks, mainly because of following the rainfall into the region, and it's really kind of well behind the rain. But there'll be a cool front that drops on in by around 4 in the morning for the Hampton Roads area. There's where it is by 7 in the morning, and that cool front will have a northerly wind, and it will be a cool front. It will have some cooler air behind it. High temperatures basically into the low to mid 80s for the high temperature tomorrow. Be 10-12 degrees cooler during the day tomorrow. Crazy but cooler compared to what we've had lately, with highs around 96 today. Here's where things are by Monday. We'll warm back on up a little bit into the upper 80s. There'll be a chance of a hit and miss shower through the region. There's where we are at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock in the evening, and then on we go to Tuesday morning at 7. And we'll still really start out in the 60s and 70s on Tuesday and only warm on up into the low to mid 80s. You'll be able to see a little bit of lightning on the time lapse, maybe. And again, right now out there, we could still see some lightning and thunder. In terms of heat index, still a little bit warmer the heat index in Chesapeake and Suffolk. Franklin, no, seen some rain there. Suffolk, yeah, it's still warm. I haven't seen the rainfall there. And where we've got 70s, obviously, it's rain. 85 feels like 92 in Norfolk, for example, but it felt like 110 earlier in the day today. The breeze helped out. It was rather windy during the day, but the wind is settling on down as well. It's out of the southwest. It'll become more northerly coming up for tomorrow. The dew point will also drop. It'll drop on down to around 68, 70, so it'll still be a little bit humid, but the temperature's not going to be that bad. Tomorrow's temperature's likely only into the 80s. 96 today, 91, 92, 96. Right now, basically in the 80s where it hasn't rained, and in the 70s where it has rained through the region. So 84 tomorrow. 87 degrees, a few hit or miss showers on Monday. Temperatures in the 80s over the next 7 days, and some of those readings only around 84 degrees.